If you watch George Pickens play for 14 games, George Pickens is not a great route runner. He's just not. Detroit came with a really, really solid game plan. They did not have an answer for CeeDee Lamb. It's unfortunate that he goes out of that game, but you're kind of thinking that, well, here we go. George Pickens is going to elevate his game, and call it disinterested, out of sorts, whatever you want to call it. The routes are never great. When George doesn't extend his hands and stuff and lets the ball get on him, there's a chance that you're going to have. The interception wasn't even a slant. It was 4 steps and an in break. It wasn't even a slant. So there were times with George Pickens, you wonder watching him play, is it all out busting your ass? That's just how he plays. Just now you get a national television audience that's like, wow, that's George Pickens. They're calling out George Pickens, but if you know through how he plays. Now, I'm saying this in a way from the offense because they needed George Pickens to make some plays. To get back in that football game, they needed him to make some plays. It'd been really nice if he would have made that long catch, because if he makes that catch, it's likely a touchdown. You look at the play, the 2-point play that they throw to Ferguson. They know that George Pickens is going to run through the back of the end zone. I mean, they've got a guy standing there turned waiting for George Pickens. They had a really good game plan for your offense. They gave up points, but Dallas was chasing points the whole day. So Detroit was like, okay. It just never, even though it got to a 3-point game, you could not get a defensive stop in order to try and flip the game in your direction.